Hello humans, I'm the Alien Doctor, but you could call me Alien. And why did that change? There we go. Oh jeez, hang on a minute. Apparently it's going to be gonna be one of those streams where nothing actually works properly. There we go. That's better. Right, hello humans, I'm the Alien Doctor, but you could call me Alien, and welcome back to Truly Bedrock Stream Weekend for day 2. We are going live once again for the second day of Truly Bedrock Stream Weekend. Let's go and see what Plod's up to, shall we? Although before we do that, let me close out of this OBS and then relaunch it, because I think that's why my stream deck was not working. All right, I'll read chat properly in a minute. We got to go talk to Plod.
Quite good up there, doesn't it? I only built it yesterday, so I'm still getting used to it. I'm still trying to decide whether I like it or not. You know, when you build something and you're going, yeah, it's what I wanted to build, but I'm not sure. You know, it hasn't kind of settled in with you yet. So I'm still kind of looking at my shop and going, am I happy with it?
Hello there.
It's like, hello, right, this corner there, and thinking, is that right angle? Alien, how you doing?
Not too bad. Just the technical issues as per usual. You know, nothing
Yeah,
to see here.
I sorry, I didn't do a good enough job. I thought I'd had them all for the day to get everybody sorted, but
unfortunately not. Twitch decided that it thought it was playing 2 sets of ads at the same time. And I have an overlay that displays how long's left on the ads, and it was like switching back between both. It was really weird. But anyway, that's over.
Good. Yeah, I was streaming to YouTube via Restream, but it was using 100% of my CPU. So I had to switch it to just stream directly to Twitch, and it was fine.
Yeah, that
really
doesn't seem normal.
No. I don't know what setting, because you know with Restream it sends you the settings to use. Yeah, it kind of automatically updates your OBS to do it. So whatever it was sending down the line was not the right settings.
Weird.
Whereas Twitch does the same thing and sent something decent.
Yeah, I also had my YouTube have issues, actually. I had to restart the stream at one point, but it's back now.
Cool. I'm in our room.
Oh, amazing. Have you been writing mean things on the door about me?
Oh, you spotted that, did you?
Stinky snoring alien. Wow. I see how it is.
I'm not jumping on your bed. I'm not.
Oh. Wow. Hey, get off. I am armed. Oh, that's an arrow. Or rocket. I'm armed and dangerous.
I've got a shield. It's a very big shield. It keeps getting in my way.
I have an axe.
Ow! I wasn't crouching. Would you like a box?
Yes, I love boxes.
I see you didn't actually dye it blue. I know you threatened to yesterday. I saw that handover.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's still another day, and JC's not here to tell me to not dye it, so.
This is true.
That is a lot. What head is this?
It is a head, is it? I thought it was like some weird. I thought it was terracotta, glazed terracotta or something. Don't dye it, says GL. But we're still being watched, Alien. We're still.
well, GL's not in my chat yet, so she can't tell me what to do.
Oh, fair enough. I do. I've only got a poppy. That would be the wrong colour. Yeah, I did have a load of lapis on. Yeah, GL's watching. I'm just going to hide in this corner. There's some good little hiding places.
Oh, she's in. Yeah. There we go. We had a slumber party without you the other day.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed that. I was away. Don't let him let my stream chat and now saying don't let him die yet.
Outrageous.
It's hey Neon. Yeah. I say my stream chat. I mean it's 3:10. They're your stream chat. I just haven't brought them over.
Wow, you hogging the stream chat just like you hog the. It's not really anything to hog in here, to be honest.
No,
It's not like a shared shower or anything.
Right, let me bring them over because it seems fair. But yeah, is your stream behaving now? Your Twitch and things?
Yes, it should be. And if it's not, then it's nothing new.
I mean, presumably you're not streaming to Discord, not to Discord, to TikTok because you're banned.
Oh, no. I managed to avoid the TikTok ban just about. I just got to make sure I don't talk about babies and creating them. And then I should be good.
Yeah.
In fact, it wasn't even babies. It was just children.
I know. I was there. I was watching. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was great.
Cool. Well, I'm going to say thanks to everyone for watching. Go and give Alien all the love, even though he's a stinky, snoring alien. And yeah, enjoy the rest of stream weekend. Okay, it should be over in a bit. It's doing the whole it's getting ready thing, so it'll take a little while. But...
Fair enough. There was definitely no anvil noise that you heard just then. Nothing to see here.
What have you renamed?
Nothing to see here. No. Yep. No, you don't need to go through the door. No, you don't need to look at that. You don't need to look at that.
It's fair. After what I did to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, it will go on. Cool. Are they ready? Let go in. Yeah, cool. Right, thanks everyone. See you later. They're on their way. Hopefully. If Twitch works, because you know, who knows?
There we go. Plot is raiding. That was my impersonation of a raid horn. You're welcome.
Excellent. Yeah, because I'm not actually in your stream yet, so I can. Oh, there we go. It took a little while for it to actually let me in.
Twitch be twitching. It's fine. Nothing new. Oh, that's a new walker. So that was a very high tension walk on. This feels like I'm in the middle of a horror film or something. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna go do some terraforming, potentially mess up my island or make it nicer. Who knows? Is Plod here? I feel like Plod isn't here anymore.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, you are here. Never mind.
Enjoy your terraforming.
All right, bye.
I'm kind of here, but I can hear you in Discord and on your stream when there's a delay, so it's a bit weird. See ya.
All right.
Hello, happy
Oh my gosh,
day.
all the blurps are going off. Hang on. Okay, let me scroll to the jobbers chat. I think Plod is having internet issues. Yeah, I think so too. I'm just gonna go definitely. There we go. Okay, who was first? Congratulations to Nicey for being the very first person in the chat. How are you doing? We also have Disco, Quill, Vow, Pokey. I've noticed Twitch has been messing with everybody's ad settings. Yeah, I did double check mine were okay yesterday because I was messing around with Twitch. So mine definitely haven't reset or anything, but I have had this issue before. I run
about the bird.
Yeah, my VTuber is dancing. Yeah, I have had this issue before where I run the manual ad break in the starting soon screen, and for some reason it decides to also do an automatic one, which is not very smart. But anyway, welcome on in. We also have the Leechim, Wickless, BRGO. Totally misbehaving. No. Twitch flagged they are a fellow member of. That sounds fancy. Code Girl, Akada Wolf, Neon Traveler. I'm definitely having internet issues. Oof. Combi, Mitchie. Plot again. I'm here probably now. This is good news. We also have Parthu on YouTube. Welcome on in, and Pips Realms. You remember me? I'm the guy who used to call you Professional Flyer. Yeah, I vaguely remember you. And Connor on TikTok as well. And Goldie. Hey, Goldie, how's it going? Let me press that button and that button. All right, cool. Cool beans. How is everyone doing today? How are you guys enjoying the stream weekend? Wait, I've been calling Code Girl Cod Girl for way too long. I almost made that mistake once. So you're not the only one, I guess. How is everybody doing today? For day 2 of the Truly Bedrock stream weekend. We're doing almost exactly what we did yesterday. Yesterday we were working on the island, and today we're continuing to work on the island. The difference is, this time we're probably not going to get distracted by a trail ruin, because we've already done the trail ruin. So somewhere under this stone is the trail ruin hole. Might be under this dirt, actually. Or not. Oh, yeah, here it is. I think Jill ended up clearing out everything that she wanted. Oh dear, I feel like you have eaten the snowman that was here. That's fine. Didn't need it anyway, jeez. Yeah, so today we're going to continue terraforming. Now, I have actually done a little bit of terraforming in between this stream and the last one. So if we do a quick fly around, I did, but that guy wasn't there before. No worries. So yeah, the island is looking a little bit flatter, and you might be able to kind of see the vision now. So the area that we did yesterday is going to be where the tunnel is. That's kind of the main entrance. And then I've started clearing out an area over here for where we're going to have the main builds of the base. And we're going to kind of continue with that. And then this bit here is going to kind of act as like a wall or a perimeter. So this bit's actually going to stay that tall. But that needs terraforming as well to hopefully look a little bit more natural. And actually, I might move it this way a little bit towards the ocean and make it a bit steeper on the sides. But anyway, that's kind of the plan. And yeah, so it should be pretty simple, pretty chill. How is Fine Alien on this Sunday? Not too bad, thanks, Goldie. I am drinking Dr. Pepper, so, you know, if you hear some burps, that's why. Catch. I was lurking in most of the streams yesterday, although I did fall asleep after my stream for a little bit. I had like a little nap after my stream, so I didn't catch much of Jen's. I caught most of Slack's, and then I think by the time it was Moss, I think I ended up going to bed. Hello, Alien in the chat. Motown Mickey, how you doing? Welcome on in. Tunnel, I thought it was a curved road. Ah, well, you see, BR. We actually decided that it was going to be a tunnel and not a curved road. But there will still be a road underneath. It's just a straight road. Oh, hang on. I need to get my camera account on. Also, if I am big brain, I might be able to make it so you guys can see the camera account. Or maybe not, actually. Where's Java Small? Okay, Java Small has gone. Is that on here?
Oh, there it goes.
Secret code. Secret code. Secret, secret.
Thanks for the blurbs. All at the same time. A Neon Traveler has redeemed Hydrate. I don't have any water, so it's to the Dr. Pepper, I'm afraid. Well, not I'm afraid. I love a good Dr. Pepper. Can recommend. If I'm eating, then it's a Pepsi Max. But if I'm just having a drink by itself, it's a Dr. Pepper. And of course, water. Water is good. I normally do just have water, to be honest. Most meals, especially at home, I just have water. Gotta look after your teeth. What can I say? Okay. If I press this button and with this button, And then this button. Okay, cool. There's AlienBot. AlienBot is on BlueStacks. That's how I get my camera account on without using another device. Because we are going to be time-lapsing this. So I thought, why not make it so you guys can see the time-lapse? I just add a bit of a crop. 34. There we go. Oh, that's kind of cropped off too much at the bottom, I think. Oops. That'll do. Okay, excellent. Cool. Look at that. I am a professional. In case you didn't know. In case there was any doubt. I am, in fact, a professional. Filters. We add a crop. I just don't think the stuff has been updated. But more importantly, even if it has been updated, I have not updated it. For me. So, yeah. Oh. Here we go. Sorry, I should have done this before the stream. To be honest, I actually thought it was set up. There we go. Now we've got a stroke. There we go. Cool. Now you should be able to see the Java accounts. I updated shortly after the update and couldn't get all the things working. We'll probably try again, although I like the camera stick stuff. Yeah, it works, honestly. It works. Time-lapse in real time. Hey, Cam, how's it going? Now I just got to get on the server. Sorry, I thought I was prepared, but clearly I was not. There we go. So yeah, now this is AlienBot in his spectator account. Hello, hello, hello. And what we're going to do is just going to position him. Probably like there will do. And hit record. Not minimize. Okay, cool. Perfect. And yep, that is recording. Excellent. Sorry about that. Skyfire, thank you so much for resubscribing on a 10-month streak. It's a lot of months. That's almost a year. Jeez. Speaking of subscribing, I have updated some stuff. So first of all, I've updated the Twitch. Well, I've just updated all the sub badges and all the bit badges. So they should now be updated because my old ones, some of them still had my old skin on. So I updated them to all have the new skin. I also updated the big brain alien emote because I didn't realize that that had my old face on. So I updated that. You know, that's actually really big, isn't it? I feel like that's kind of distracting. There we go. Goldie YouTube. Resubscribing with Prime. Thank you so much. So yeah, I updated all my sub badges. So they are all now using my new skin. And then I also updated the bit badges. And the sub and bit badges are the same. I haven't actually changed them. Like, there's no difference. When I say the same, I mean there's no difference between the subs and the bits badges. Like, they aren't unique because I don't really have badges. I'm just using my face, essentially. One min quiz says, bro, what is this? And how you doing this? What is what? And how am I doing what? That was a lot of very ambiguous questions. 5k cheers? Yes. That'll be from like all the blurps, I imagine. So yeah, the sub badges and bit badges have been updated, and then it's also the same on YouTube. The YouTube membership badges have to just match Twitch essentially. I'm not gonna. It would be cool to have like proper badges and not just use emotes, but it is what it is. And yeah, I also decided that like the badges are actually just gonna use my face. Like, I could just add every emote as a badge and fill up all of the slots. But I thought that was kind of boring. So it's almost like the evolution of my face. So 1 month is just my regular face. And then it turns into Alien Derp. And then it turns into Alien Pog. And then it just turns into my eye. And then I think it turns into Alien Bot. And then finally, after all of that, it turns into...
The old YouTube just shared 50 bits. Cheer 50.
Hey, Goldie, thank you so much for the
Everyone
bits.
just shared 100 bits. Cheer 100.
And Combi, thank you so much for the 100 bits as well. And we got a hype train. Thank you so much. Yeah. It's like the evolution of my face, basically, into my logo. Like how to Minecraft running, says one min quiz. Well, this second Minecraft isn't technically Minecraft. It's running in an Android emulator called BlueStacks. I don't actually have 2 Minecrafts running. So no Happy Gas Cart launch bay to help with lag, or did that get fixed? That got fixed. Also, welcome body ratio. Yeah, that got fixed in a couple of hotfixes ago now. They've released a couple of hotfixes for this update. But yeah, that was fixed in like the second one they released, I think. Which is quite nice. I should probably put them in a minecart just because it's kind of annoying having them floating around. But in terms of lag, there isn't actually, you know, they're not causing any lag, you know?
This had better be pretty freaking important. Is the meadow on fire?
No, Charlie. We found a map to Candy Mountain. Candy Mountain, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie.
Thank you so much for the... Geez, hang on. There is stuff going on, and it's very confusing. Okay, Motown Mickey, thank you so much for resubscribing as well for 4 months. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. And Goldie gifting a subscription to Geol. And then Skyfire with the 25 bits as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. You're amazing. I don't know what level of hype train we're on. I actually meant to set a discount for gift subs, because that's a thing you can do now. And I thought stream weekend seems like a good time to be setting those discounts. Hang on. Let me see if I can do it quickly now. Why is the hype trains running? I also changed my hype train settings so that the like cooldown is 1 hour instead of 2 hours. Basically. Hello again. I'm a lurk. Work yet unless you need to be. No worries, Dicey. Thanks for the lurk. Hope your work goes well. There was a way to like set up, yeah, subscription discount promotion. I want to start a discount for 3 hours. Well, we'll do 2 hours.
Coincidence? I think not!
There we go. Okay, apparently you now have 35% off 5+ gift subs. I meant to do that before the start of stream weekend, but I forgot. But yeah, level 2 hype train. Thank you so much. Rachel says, oh good, I've seen a few pretty cool designs. One of Slack's peeps somehow made a gas elevator / launcher. That's awesome. Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't really doing much with Happy Gas, like planned or unplanned. I kind of just ended up with those two, partly by accident. I do have a couple of ideas of how I could include them in my base so that I can actually use them though, which will be pretty cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. yeah, it should be good. And I will admit, I was a little bit stuck for what I wanted the base to actually look like for a little while. I hadn't got like any solid builds. Actually,
The Gold YouTube just shared 125 bits. Cheer 125 Hippei Traythrin.
thank you so much for the 125 bits, Goldie. Much appreciated. Yes, hype trade. Woo! I need like a thing that happens when hype trains start. I don't know what to do for them. Yeah, I don't have any like solid builds planned out, but now that I've started terraforming, I have a much better idea of how I want this place to be, which is quite nice because I was mildly worried that I wasn't going to figure anything out. So I'm happy that I have now.
Truly outrageous.
Jade, how's it going? Hello, Triple. It says Jade. Hello, Jade. How's it going? Welcome on in. I'm excited about the copper golem and shelves, says Cam. Oh, yeah, of course. What do you guys think about the update as well? That's not released yet. The next drop. I haven't looked into copper golems or shelves, to be honest. But it seems pretty exciting. Honestly, these days, I kind of unintentionally stick away from the previews and videos about them so I can get a little bit more of a natural surprise, but that also often ends up me being just not interested in the update. I voted for that guy? Nice. I can't remember who I voted for that update. What were the other options? Was it the same one as the LA? Because I definitely voted LA.
In there. Archive 6 is out of bounds. Do I look like an out-of-bounds sort of guy?
Yes, we do like a good Doctor Who blurb. Shelves look amazing, and I heard they're also pretty much vertical slabs, which is pretty cool. I believe it was the LA and the grouch. Yeah, the glare.
Maribel Jade just shared 100 bits. Uni 100. How is the Mexican jumping bean? I mean alien.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, Jade. Thanks for asking. Wow, the Mexican jumping bean. Wow. I mean, that's a you know, paint it blue, and that's a fairly decent description. I'm gonna be honest, but geez, I've got a couple of names around at the moment. In Jill's chat, I'm starting to be called Alan. In Slack and Jen's chat, I'm starting to be called Inhalian.
The hype train
It's
has pulled
all
into the
going
station.
down.
All aboard. Choo choo.
Yes. Hype train ended on level 2. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the 100 bits as well, Jade, if I didn't already say. I appreciate you. Even if we may have disagreements of what color the moon should be. Vertical slabs that store 3 stacks.
Flippity gibbets!
3 stacks of Steve? What?
Alien! The smeg fliggity ploopy pants.
Yes,
to
we
you
also
too.
do love a good Torchwood blurb, and even better when it's jump scaring Jill. I mean, both of these things are extremely good, actually. Jill sigh. I feel like I started both of those, Alan and Halian. Yeah, somebody definitely started in Halian, and I don't think it was
Bingle bongle dingle dangle.
Me.
Yickety doo, yickety da, ping pong, lippy tappy toota.
but I stole it and put it in Slack's chat. So whoever it was, sorry. Yes, thanks for the blurb. Another Doctor Who blurb, Goldie. Okay, so I've already told you guys my plans before, but I'll tell you them again. There's going to be a tunnel there and a bridge there. I don't really know what to do up here yet. I actually still need to figure that out, but there'll be something will be done up there, of course. Over here is like the main area where there'll be like a dome type of thing, which also is making me wonder we could potentially cut back that, honestly. Make this a little bit smaller, but we'll see. And then there'll be like another path or road over here where there'll be a tower over there. I'm also thinking in this area, there'll be a little vault type of thing. And then over here, there'll be a landing pad for a UFO.
Subscribe to TheAlienDoctor.
So I've got a lot of plans for this area. It's going to be in a very similar build style to last season. It's just not everything is going to be UFO. My kind of thought process... I am the talents. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? My kind of plan for this base is to follow on from last season. So my last season base was a lot of UFOs. This base is kind of going to be like one of the UFOs has flown away, kind of found this island and set up a base here. So this is kind of like the little base that like one of the aliens from that UFO has set up. And there's going to be like a research facility to research the planet and that sort of thing. And a lot of the base will also be underground. Adds GLT and stack. Nice. Is the UFO the one you guys landed here in transition for the last season? No. Only because that one is actually crash landed. And you'll see where it crashed. Well, spoiler, it crash landed on this island. But you'll see more of that in my next episode. But in terms of story, I actually already cleaned up the crashed UFO. But in terms of on the server, I actually just built the crashed UFO in a creative copy. And that is because some of you may recall somebody, aka Smurf, chopped down all my trees. I couldn't... Okay. Behind the scenes, so warning if you don't like behind the scenes of like storyline stuff. The plan was, when I moved here, before I showed it on camera, I was going to build a crashed UFO site. And then on camera, I was going to discover it, right? Well, Smurf went ahead and chopped down loads of trees. So it was very obvious that somebody had been here before. He also made loads of... Well, somebody, I don't actually know if it was Smurf, made loads of random holes. That hole was not me. There's like some holes over there. None of this was me. That wasn't me. That crafting table wasn't me. The bed on the island wasn't me either. So yeah, it was very obvious people had been here. So I didn't really want to build a crashed UFO when half the trees were missing. And, you know, I feel like it just would have ruined the immersion. So I got a creative copy and just reset this area to make it look like it was uninhabited with a world edit tool. And then I went ahead and built the crashed UFO on the island in creative mode and then recorded like the scene of me allegedly finding the UFO crashed. And then I also recorded a time lapse of me chopping down all the trees on that creative copy as well. And then I had to go and chop down the rest of the trees for real in survival on the actual server. But yeah, that's kind of how I did that because, yeah, it was pretty obvious people had been here. So that's kind of the behind the scenes. It was not ideal and it cost me a whole extra afternoon of work, which I did not want to have to do, but it is what it is. Also, all that stuff's in the way. We're going to probably have to move all that, which is going to be a pain. We might just leave it there for now and fix it later, to be honest. Smurf is a bad boy. Moshi Monsters on TikTok says, how are you? I'm pretty good, thanks. How are you? Welcome on in. I will warn you, sometimes I miss TikTok chat. So I would recommend checking me out on Twitch or YouTube if you can. It's just the same channel name. They should be linked in my bio. Oh, also, I know I said I was going to make the chat on screen bigger. I actually did start. Oh, Nicey just... Yeah, great minds. Nicey just asked that question. No, I haven't made it bigger yet. I actually found... I tried out the tool that Plod sent me that he uses, but I wasn't a massive fan. And it also didn't have TikTok support. So I just stuck with this one. What I really need to do is ask Silent what he's using. Because Silent's look customizable and has TikTok. And is big enough. Did you want me to make one? If you are more than welcome to figure out the CSS to make this bigger if you want to. Yeah, I'm probably just going to take a look at whatever Silent's using. If anybody knows what Silent is using, then let me know. And then I don't have to message him. That is a lot of mobs. I mean, it's CSS. How hard could it possibly be? That's what I thought, but I couldn't get it working, so I gave up. Well, I didn't give up. I said I'd try again later, but I never tried again later, so I pretty much gave up. We don't need to talk about it. Am I still in view on the old time lapse? I am, but let's move a little bit. Seeing as this will literally be a stationary time lapse, it's not like it's got the Java edition replay mod or anything. We got to kind of, you know, change the camera angles every so often to make it interesting. Also, it's raining now, which is the opposite of what I wanted. And I'm running out of rockets, so I'm going to have to go to the witch farm in a bit. Right, let's go to the witch farm now. So I do have a ton of gunpowder. What was the reason for the UFO command being disabled again? I don't have, like, a plan for how I'm going to do UFOs this season, so I don't want to start letting you guys win them without knowing what they're going to be, where they're going to be, you know, that sort of thing. Because I don't want them to get backlogged. So it should be... The UFO command will be enabled at some point in the season, or there'll be an alternative. I just don't know what that is yet. The problem is, instead of just deleting the command, I know that you lot are still going to try and run !UFO. So there's no point in me just removing the command. I've got to add a message. Jeez. Also, why is there an alarm here? Crop circle. That is a funny idea. Let me just take a drink. Exclamation mark probe. Well, that sounds like the sort of thing that would get me banned off TikTok, I'm going to be honest. Val saying, please. You tried. Ah, no, gassed. Run away. Or fly away. Fly away. Gosh, I can't tell you how helpful it is having 3 monitors. When I used to do this with recording a time-lapse while streaming with 2 monitors, it was such a pain because I have 2 OBSs open. I got 2 OBSs open. One to record the time-lapse and one to stream. And having 3 monitors so I can still read the chat and see both OBSs is incredibly helpful. Also, I just discovered how to change the wallpaper on each monitor. That would actually be helpful. Skyfire, I'm not even going to read out that message because I'm pretty sure the TikTok auto mod would get me. If what we learned last time is anything to go by, I'm pretty sure TikTok would not like me reading out that message. One has a spaceship, the other has a different spaceship. Nice. I'll post some tag code. Thank you. This is a reminder that if you have not joined the Alien Empire Discord community, then what are you doing? Exclamation mark Discord in the chat, unless you're on TikTok, which doesn't have an exclamation mark Discord. I came here for gunpowder. Nope. We have a bread cult. That is true. You do have a bread cult. This isn't really a good thing, though. You know, we're trying to sell it. Come on. We're trying to actually sell people to want to join this Discord, not scare them off. Jeez. One thing that I was going to do, which I'm probably just going to abandon the idea now, is I was going to do some sort of storyline where with AlienBot, I like find the time machine and I find AlienBot like, you know, hibernating in it or something. But I don't know, that was proving a bit of a headache, so I didn't in the end. And now I've kind of started recording a time-lapse with him in the video, so it would be a bit of a plot hole, basically, to then, like, discover, in quotation marks, AlienBot. Skyfire, you have a bread cult? No, I don't have a bread cult. I didn't even make that channel. That channel was not made by me. It is not my bread cult. Sus. It's better than some of the Discord cult chaos. Yeah, well. I mean, you're right there. I'd say bread is a pretty good sales pitch. Well, yeah, I mean, compared to some other stuff. Whew. Jeez, I gotta cover up this tunnel. It's not even a tunnel right now. It's a open air walkway. Non-sequential storyline opportunity. I mean, it is a time machine, so I guess. I don't know. Also, most of you are from kind of after any previous Alien Bot storyline anyway. Like, most people here will not have seen the majority or even any of the Alien Bot related storyline videos. So also it's like, yeah. Bread bad, potato good. Oh yeah, didn't you start to try and make a potato cult or something, Val? I would rather join the potato cult. Look, just look at these baked potatoes. I'm guessing I can't sleep away this rain, can I? Really annoying on the time lapse. I need to get a pack that just removes rain for my alt account. Also, top tip for anybody recording time lapses, but set the FPS to as low as possible. So the FPS on my recording for the time lapse is actually set to 10 because you're speeding it up. So, you know, you could speed it up higher and technically the frame rate will then be higher. And then it saves on storage. What about potato bread? Not too sure about that. Good job on today's word. Thank you. I think I got it in 3 tries, didn't I? Should I say what my starting words are? There are 2 words that I always start with, and today it just happened to cover all the letters. Well, all the letters except one. I'll say one of my starting words, but I won't say the second one. One of my starting words is alien, because I mean, why wouldn't it be? However, the problem with starting with the word alien is that it's already been alien before. Like, Wordle have already had it as alien. So it's probably not going to be alien ever again, which means I know I'm never going to get a first try because it's never going to be alien again. Which is kind of sad, honestly. And what's more sadder is on the day it was alien, I didn't even do it. I just forgot to do it that day. And so my mum used to use the word alien as well when she did it. And she didn't do it that day either. So none of us even got it first try when it was alien. One of my friends did do it, and he was doing it live, and his reaction is clipped, and I went back and watched that recently. But yeah, I missed out on prime opportunity right there. Prime Wordle opportunity. Jeez. But yeah, Wordle's fun. And if you're confused what we're on about, we have kind of a daily game of Wordle in the Discord that anybody can participate in as well. Just with, like, the built-in Wordle thingy on Discord. I didn't even know it existed until somebody tried it out. It's great. And yeah, there's like 6 or 7 of us that kind of do that daily. So yeah. Okay, we're probably going to have like an exit here. I'm not going to worry about being a little bit taller than it is now and a little bit bigger, I think. Because I want to fit a vault door in it. When I say a vault door, I'm still not sure if I want to do a redstone vault door or just a, you know, an aesthetic vault door. So we'll see. Be a couple of ice I've done before. But the thing with that is all the elements I've done, I did right at the end of a world. So, like, I want to do this massive underground lab thing And I've technically done a very similar thing before. But I did it like... Beans! Hey, Beans, how's it going? I did it like a week before that series ended. So I only had this lab that I built for a week before the series ended. And so yeah, I'm rebuilding it again, but I'm building it better. Beans! But hey, Beans, how's it going? Welcome on in. Good morning, everyone, says Beans. Good morning to you too. So yeah, if you've been around a little while longer, you may notice that. But don't worry about it. It's improved and better than all the old stuff. Oh, I can sleep. Hopefully I can get rid of the rain. Yeah, I also don't have a beacon, so I'm not doing this with the max efficiency, but I think it's okay. There's not too much stone here that needs clearing out, so I think I'll live. Let's double check that just in case. Not that I know of yet, says Jill. Yeah, that's what I thought. But there does seem to be like stuff happening here every day, so. Will admit I'm one-handed flying because I'm drinking right now. Slam there. There we go. Let's see. Is Moss gonna get evicted? His house is kind of just here in shopping, which he is literally banned from, by the way. With the fights as BR. Well, I don't even have skulls yet, and we're not going down that rabbit hole. Gotta run. Have a great rest of your stream. Thanks so much for hanging out, Cam. Potentially see you in the chats of another weekend stream. Okay, so I know they're not there. That's a potion shop, so it's not there. This is Liara's further shop, and then there's the like, I think, what are they selling? Saddle and paddle? I actually don't know what they're selling. Cod, saddles, books, leather boots, rods, bows, salmon, lily pads, tropical fish, ink sacks, nautilus shells, rods, books, pufferfish, bows, books, rods, name tags, and nothing. Fair enough. So I gave him permission to stay at his house. Fair enough. Okay, no skulls there. There's no skulls in there because it's obviously... It's a fuel shop / super smelter. As I'm guessing, surely this is like end stuff. Coming soon, Curious City. What are you selling? I think this might also be our shop. And then that one is... Alien has found parkour. To my knowledge, shells are only in the black market. Shells? I'm looking for heads for wither skulls. Although to be fair, shells would also be helpful. There's not a lot in the black market. There's Rogue's Bookshop from day one. Or not day one, but you know, like day 2. There's... is this where Silent's selling stuff? Yes. Free gas set within purchase. Oh. It's pretty cool. Tasty Taters TM. Wow. Elytra, rockets, bones, dry gas. I misheard you. No worries. I don't think anyone's selling schools. Yeah, I don't think so either. And then obviously that's books. Okay, fair enough. No beacons for me. Well, schools or stars or just beacons. Yeah, we could just borrow that beacon. Well, yeah. There's definitely no wandering trader murder here. Not at all. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, back to digging. There's digs to be dug. So yeah, honestly, shelves, was not expecting that when they announced that. I really was not expecting them to be adding shelves anytime soon. That was not on my Minecraft bucket list. But fair enough. That was not on my bingo card. But fair enough. Fair enough. It kind of makes sense. It is interesting because it reminds me of a couple of Java mods that have shelves and that sort of thing. Like, shelves in my head have always been a very modern thing. And that's not to say they can't become a vanilla thing, because obviously they are. But yeah, it's just really not something that I would have expected at all. And I guess this is kind of like unofficially vertical slabs as well. Plus, like, you know, kind of storage. So yeah, it's cool. I like it. Nixified says, how did your epic fortress death loop, I mean montage, not to get used to any skulls? Right. I mean, I don't think either of us had looting, to be fair. But yeah, I thought we were going to be getting at least one skull. I could go back. I do have looting, but every time I go and do something in the nether on stream, it generally ends badly. So I also want to stay alive. Finish this time lapse. But yeah, you're right. I don't know how either. Would you like to borrow my beacon for today? I didn't even know you had it. Where did you get a beacon from? I don't remember this. Soon it's all of, you know, your guys' fault for distracting me and stuff. I'll need it for digging out my base. This would be today. Yeah. I mean, I could return it at the end of the stream, like, because like, you know, you're gonna be live later. Liara, hello. How is it going today? How are you? Speaking of Liara and Joel, it is of course Truly Bedrock stream weekend. Liara was live yesterday, but Joel will be live later today after Slack. And then after me, it's going to be Plod. So yeah, you have both of their streams to look forward to. We're like stacking these windows on top of each other. Wow, Beans with the very late greeting to Mitchie. Wow. Yeah, if I'm okay to borrow your beacon, like, you don't even need to move the base or anything. I'll just grab some iron from our shared iron farm. And I could just take the beacon itself if that's okay. And then, yeah, literally just put it back after the stream or whenever you start digging. Got the iron. Yeah, so if you haven't seen Joel's streams, I have been hanging out a little bit over there, helping Joel and JC get set up with a trading hall, which has been very entertaining. And the trading hall also doubles as an iron farm. And it's over here on this little sand desert island thing. No, well, this is where the trading hall is. Although Jill said she's got the blocks. So I don't really know where I'm going. Hello. It was a very high-pitched hello. Where are we going? Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh. Thank you. Can we jump in sync? No. That answers that question. Keep it safe. It's me. When have I ever not kept anything safe? He says whilst trying to fly through that hole in the tree. Was that because... There we go. Flimbles, welcome on in. How's it going, Flimbles? Nice, he says you and safe. Nah. They all grow back. Well, details. What could possibly go wrong? Exactly. When has anything ever gone wrong? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question. Let's see. I'll just whack it in the middle. My method of doing beacons, because I can never remember the full size, is to start in the middle with a 3x3 and then just keep adding rings around it until there's enough layers. Oh no, the block lag's back. Well, actually, I don't think it ever left. I haven't really been placing anything, just breaking. Oh, it's an ad break. So jeez, I'll see you after the ad break. Pulls up alien disaster list. Wow. Block lag left. I just mean it. I haven't had it this stream so far. Anyway, I'll see you after the ad break. I have returned. Now my mic is not in its optimal position. There we go. What did I miss? Let me close that. Block lag never left. I can't remember if I replied to this or not, but I know Groover said he was fine with block lag yesterday. And actually, I was having block lag. I wasn't having block lag for a bit yesterday as well. So it definitely did leave at some point. BR9753 beacons. I don't know what... Where did I place it? There it is. I will not be able to remember that. I appreciate the attempt, but I'm not very good at remembering bits of information like that. So yeah, for me, it's just easier to build it like this. Flibble's message not deleted. It's easy. Well, it's not for me, okay? I am dyslexic, and whilst my dyslexia doesn't affect too much of my like reading or writing, although admittedly my handwriting isn't great. Wait, hang on. I started building an extra row. Yeah, whilst it doesn't really affect too much of my reading or writing, though it can sometimes, it mostly affects my processing and cognitive skills. So things like being able to remember random sets of numbers, generally I can't remember. Generally. Do a block in the middle or make a cross 4 from the center block, then build out and up. I mean, is that any different from my method? Like, it is a different method, but it's just another way of doing it. Like, the way I do it works fine. You gave me a little bit of extra iron, though. So, yeah, remembering things like that. It's also why I always say I'm gonna, you know, fix the on-screen chat, for example, and then never do. It's because I forget, because I need to write it down, otherwise I'll forget, and I don't write it down, so I just forget. But admittedly, I don't actually have a to-do list, so I don't know where I'd write it down to actually remind myself to do it anyway. I could never remember how much iron is needed. Same. Same. You do you, Alien. There is really not a wrong way. Exactly. Thank you, Skyfire. That's why I'm, you know, if I haven't heard a word before, I often end up mispronouncing it wrong. Especially when it comes to kind of things in other languages, or like the names of, like, I don't know, a Pokemon or something, like, or food, or literally anything. When you guys put stuff in the chat, which is fine, you know, I will probably end up saying it wrong if I've not heard of it before. Hey, Cause, I don't think I've said hi to you. That's just how I remember it. Fair enough. Jeez. Phone? Now is not the time. I'm busy. Nope, there was nothing of interest there. Yeah. Skyfire says, Alien, can you please share the texture pack you use? I like how it adds depth to the blocks. Unfortunately not. And that's not because I'm being annoying. It's because I don't have the rights to. Basically, it's the defined PBR pack. Wait, I just thought, we're actually going to be in range. I feel like we might not actually reach the edge of the island and still be in range. Oh. Didn't think that one through, did I? We'll just... Yeah, well, we're in range here. We'll be fine. Yeah, unfortunately I can't because I don't have the rights to. Basically, it's the defined PBR pack for RTX, but it's modified. I've basically changed it to remove everything except for the PBR texturing. So these 3D-ness is actually from PBR texturing, which before Vibrant Visuals was only available in RTX. So that's why this is technically an RTX pack, because it also uses PBR texturing. Jeez, okay. It also uses PBR texturing, which can be used with both Vibrant Visuals and ray tracing. Acquire all the parts for it. Okay, so what you've got to do, find PBR. It's not got all the latest It's not been updated for the latest version. So it is missing defined PBR. And then I think I also deleted some in the textures folder. Like I think I ended up deleting the armor and items from textures as well. So they're just vanilla. So that's the other thing that you have to do. Now it is worth mentioning at some point I want to figure out how to make my own pack like this so I can release it. Because there's also a couple of bits I want to tweak. I'll just make my own. But yeah, for now I'm using this as kind of a placeholder, I guess. Hey Zach, how's it going? Could somebody do !SO for Zach, because I have forgotten to add him to the shout out. Auto shout out once again. Code girl, lol, we be nerds. Yes, there is a little bit of nerd edge around here. Cannot deny that. In fact, let me just, there we go. I'll just do it like that. Do this one. Thank you, Joel. SO for Zach. So yeah, and Skyfire, I will happily help you in the technical channel of my Discord. If you ask there, I will happily help you. It would just be against the pack terms to actually redistribute it once it's modified. But I can help you modify it. There's nothing in the terms that disallow for that. I also don't think the pack's being updated anymore. So I would be curious if the owner would be bothered too much if I like shared it with credit. But it's not something I'm going to look into because I got better things to do. Respectfully. I got bases to make. Is the notebook going well? Didn't somebody say, was it you, Flimballs, that said at the start of the season they were taking notes about like how to be professional or something? I'm sure somebody said that. How much digging have you got to do? Well, I've done a lot of it, to be fair. I probably didn't even need the beacon. I did a lot of it off camera yesterday as well because I got really into it and kind of forgot. I need to do a bit around here, I think, and that. I need to move the beacon, don't I? We also need to do there, but that I need the tunnel design before I can properly terraform that area. So let's move the beacon. That I literally placed down like 5 minutes ago. You did a beacon just to help me with my struggle. So kind. Well, this is Jill's beacon. So once I've finished with it, it's going back to Jill. I hate to break it to you. I mean, you could try and convince Jill, but I don't know. She's very, they actually call her Jill unconvincible girl. She's very unconvincible at letting you borrow her beacons. Yeah. I actually had to bribe her off camera to let me use this. If by then I don't need a beacon, I need wither roses. Fair enough. The notebook's novel. Makes sense. When can we see the novel published? But yeah, I would like to do it someday because like the iron texture I don't like too much, for example, so I just changed that. There's a lot that I would change. It's just, it's mainly a time thing. It is literally going to release it. People that are like, it's not working for me. And I'm like, well, it's probably because you're doing it wrong. And there are more blocks than ever and the list grows. It, you know, isn't impossible. It probably would be for something like this, I guess, because every texture's different. Before Vibrant Visuals came out, I was planning on releasing a pack, or not even releasing a pack, just making a pack that made every texture in the game a little bit saturated and a little bit more brighter. And the reason for this, and I've mentioned it previously, is because I used to use a pack from Foxy No-Tail that made every texture a little bit brighter and a little bit more saturated. And I thought that looked really nice. I think it really made the game look just a lot more vibrant and a lot more interesting. And I really liked it. But obviously Foxy doesn't play Bedrock Edition anymore. He doesn't update any of his packs. So the brightness pack was missing a lot of textures and some stuff was starting to break in it. Like I can't remember what it was now, but there was broken in it. I think it was to do with the like cow and chicken variants that they added and stuff. I don't know. Can't remember. But I'm like, well, this is actually incredibly easy to do. All you need to do is figure out the brightness and the contrast that you want to add to each block. Get each image file and make it slightly brighter and contrastier and saturated, whatever else, you know? Gamma, whatever it is. So all I needed to do was to figure out those values for how I liked it. And then write a script where I could just fill in the texture pack and it would just spit out all of those textures slightly brighter. And that would have been a very easy. But then Mojang aligned one thing. It's
Mike is a big
been a bit of extra work to do there that I wouldn't necessarily have wanted to do. Okay, I think what I want to do is actually make like a smile. Cookie Samira, I think that says. Hey, how are you today? I'm pretty good, thanks for asking. How are you today? Hopefully I got your name right. Sorry if I didn't. It's recorded on his now old
road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does.
People have done that to me before. They've given AI my videos and trained it to sound like me. It's very weird. Don't do that. It's weird. All right. Don't be training AI to sound like other people without their permission. Not right. It's morally wrong and it's weird. Glowstick, how's it going? Welcome on in. How are you today? I think you're the first person I've seen to have an alien derp badge. Because, yeah, I was saying earlier, I've messed around with all my badges now and changed them. And I've added alien derp as a badge, which is for 1,000 bits cheered. And I think like 2 months or 3. It says, hello, good sir. Hello. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. I think we need to kind of make this bit sort of bigger. In fact, we should probably do it out of TV so I could crochet. I'm saying that word right. But fair enough. Good luck. With the eternal challenge of trying to get your phone to cast to the TV. I can't remember which ones I just placed now. But we kind of want there to be like a nice wall here because there'll probably be an entrance / exit here to the base. There's going to be a lot of entrance / exits. Wiggler's trying to come in with the ping. Is the TV on? That should be the first step. Yes. That is an important step. Make sure the TV is on, okay? I know, it's extremely complicated. So it's a very big struggle. Yeah, speaking of Tiz, I know we kind of skip past that, but if you haven't seen, Tiz has got a new channel, so subscribe to it if you haven't already. I think he's planning on coming on season 7 eventually. So yeah, but he's doing Minecraft stuff on it. He's not using his old Tiz Tom channel anymore. I can't even remember what the new one's called. So this is not a very good shout out. Just check out his old channel, and the new channel's linked in the last video of his old channel. So yeah. Jeez, another Discord ping. Thanks for that, Mike the Maniac. Or just Mike for short. Jeez, that's the other thing. I always seem to call people by their full username, and then they're like, "Why are you calling me by your full username? It's kind of strange." And I'm like, "Well, I don't know." I don't have the answers to these questions, okay? It's just his. It's just his. Fair enough. Nice and easy to remember. Tiz is English now. Yes. Has he announced that? It's the problem. I don't know what, people, but But I never know what's been announced, so I never know what's okay to talk about. So I'm just like, you know, there might be news, but I might not be able to tell you. In general, I'm not saying anything, you know. I'm trying to shorten mine to just Wickless, but someone has the username. Wow, rude. How dare they? Yeah, I had to wait ages to try and get TheAlienDoctor without an underscore. If some of you may remember back on Truly Bedrock Season 7 when I first joined, and for the majority of Season 6 even. When I first joined Truly Bedrock, and for the majority of Season 6, I was TheAlienDoctor underscore on Twitch. Pretty much every other platform except for Instagram, I had it without an underscore or anything like that. But for some reason, Twitch and Instagram, it was taken. But fairly recently, somebody on Twitch, you know, changed their name to not be TheAlienDoctor, so I went in and sniped it before anybody else could. I managed to get it. Luckily, that does mean all my old Twitch URLs are outdated, but I think I've updated them everywhere, so. He is also, yes, he is also having baby. Just because we live in England doesn't mean we're now English. I'm still Welsh. Details. This looks so silly, sending you a pic. Nice. Oh, and cute doggo. Yes, Alien on the big screen. Let's go. Yeah, I was so happy to get just TheAlienDoctor. For a little while, before I even streamed, I was TheAlienDoctor live in capital letters. And then I decided just an underscore would look better. And then I started streaming with just the underscore. And yeah. It has straight up taken like probably 3 years? Question mark? But I now have it. No, I guess 4 years now, actually. 4 years of using Twitch. Well, actually, 4 years of streaming, but longer of actually using Twitch to get it without the underscore. Careful, Alien got banned from TikTok for saying that word, that sentence. Yes. That implies there's an TheAlienDoctor that isn't live. Exactly. But also, what happens when I come in people's chat? They might think I'm live. You know, it's an easy mistake to make. You know, I don't want people to think I'm restreaming their content. Jeez. So yeah, I decided to change that. It's getting banned again. This is like, you know, when streamers like Joel do the banned words. This is like the next step up because it is straight up like a banned sentence that will actually just get me banned. Back to Mixer for you. I had a Mixer account. I used to watch streams on Mixer every so often. Don't be knocking my Mixer. Jeez. Wait, we're live? I know. But I get nicey to cut out all the bad words. True story. It's definitely true. Definitely not fabricated. A lie that I just, you know, definitely did not just make up and think of. Oh, this is way better than my tiny phone screen. I just noticed the time-lapse view in the corner. Yes, we got a time-lapse view. I mean, it's not very quick right now, but, you know, in the future it will be. So, yeah, this is flat so we can have an entrance coming out of it. By the way. And then we probably want to fill in this hole. To be entirely honest. I can't see us using it for anything. This could be a good place to, like, hide the UFO. We have a smart TV, so I just use the Twitch app on there. Nice. I've not watched YouTube on the TV for a while. I used to do that every so often. It's mainly because I'm not at uni at the moment. There's like a day where I'd always come home and eat lunch whilst watching whatever on TV. Was that... Okay, Discord join sound. I wasn't sure if that was Zach joining the VC, but it was you lot trolling me. Porkins, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. How you doing? Welcome on in. What I can't decide is I'm going to build like some sort of tower. Do I want to build the tower there, or do I want to build the tower on top of here? I kind of like the idea of building something else on top of here, building the tower there. So many questions. It's the perfect time to take a drink, because I'm getting out of breath from all this talking. The weather outside is frightful. The fire is delightful. Since we've no place to go. Let it snow. No. Let it snow. No. Let it snow. No. I feel like that blurb, Mike, kind of just entirely disproves what you said. Someone troll Alien never. Flimbles plays. Alien sings Let It Go blurb. You know, there was a little bit of contrasting evidence there, I'm going to be honest. I need to let me pause that recording. I've got just a time lapse now of me bouncing around. Nothing new. Okay, so we got our entrance here. We're having another entrance over here, which actually needs a lot of work because this needs to be flatter. So let's do that entrance. This is really cool. I think I said this earlier, but before I started doing this terraforming, I just had a couple of ideas. I didn't know where stuff was going to go or how it was going to fit in. But since starting the terraforming, it's really given me kind of perspective of the island and even some new ideas, which has been really helpful. And I also reminded myself, I just love preparing an area to build on. I don't know what it is. Like, this isn't proper terraforming. This is kind of just flattening, but I love it. I love getting an area ready to build on. Somebody doing the creeper. Puka, welcome on in. Trying to get me with the creeper. Wow. I see how it is. How you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, don't question the full netherite unenchanted with silence armor trim there. Don't question it. Nothing to see there. Let me get to see these torches. I got too many. Jumping around, nothing new, right? Exactly. They don't call me the alien jumping around doctor for nothing. What can I say? Okay. I might need some dirt, actually. I want to make this area a little bit more kind of... like the area over there that we did from stone. But, yeah, because there'll be probably like a vault door here, I think. So I want it to be a little flatter. And obviously, it's going to look a little bit more... not natural, because it isn't natural. So we can build stuff. You're gonna have a big entrance there, alien. This feel like is the end. I've updated Windows. Oh no, we got them paranoid. Still don't know how people function with Discord sounds on, says Liara. Basically, any Discord that I don't care about, I have muted. So obviously I don't have the Truly Bedrock, like Truly Bedrock Discord unmuted. My Discord unmuted. But yeah, most Discords are muted. Like most Discords don't do out everyone pings, which helps. And then the ones that do out everyone pings that I don't care about are muted. But yeah. Streaming my Discord is in streamer mode. My Discord's in streamer mode, but I turned off the function where streamer mode blocks pings because I wanted to hear the pings when I was live, which normally isn't an issue, but because it's stream weekend, you can hear my Discord. So normally you can't hear my Discord. But because it's stream weekend and obviously we're going to be joining in Discord, you guys need to hear it, which also means you can hear my ping. Sometimes I go and do not disturb for stream weekend, but not today. No, the computer is not allowed to make any noise. I specifically made it make. I muted Discord during setup. Fair enough. That was weird. You hit me. I mean, I have things like desktop notifications disabled. I don't want to get notifications for stuff on my PC, but I'll happily get them on my phone. Streaming, so I need sounds. Yeah. Well, yeah, because the other thing is it automatically turns on when you open OBS. And when I'm recording, I don't mind having Discord sounds because my recording can't hear the sounds. So it's like... Also, I just have OBS open a lot. And it's just helpful. My phone is perma muted. I don't even try calling. Oh, sorry. Don't even try calling. I won't answer. Fair enough. I got better at answering the phone recently. I used to never answer the phone, but I do now. I mean, unless it's a scam call and I'm busy. Sometimes I'll answer the scam call just to waste their time, though. It's fun, okay? How high do we want to make this? What Y level are we on? 76. Thinking we go up to like 77. And leave it there. I haven't actually planned out what I want to build on top of here, which I guess doesn't help. Whereas I know like over there it'll probably be... Well, actually, it might not end up being what I said it was because of another idea I had that I forgot about. About this high, just as in real life. Wait, what's that for? What was that in context to? I have forgotten already. Oh, in the height. Yes, I remember now. Should I fill this all in, actually? I could just put torches down. Terraforming height. Yes, I have a memory of a sieve in brackets. And the like super small font. Yeah. Don't question what that sound was. To be fair, we could just add a dome there. Like another dome. Because there's already one dome over there. We could add another dome there. Kind of don't hate that idea, honestly. Especially if there's an entrance here, like it'll link up, you know? Memory of a fish. Yeah, but nobody seems to know whether fish have good or bad memory. Some people are like, oh, memory of a goldfish. But then some people are like, oh, but a goldfish has really good memory. They're like, well, which one is it then? It's very confusing. Time lapse of a spinning rotten flesh. Perfect. Yes, I have paused the recording, but obviously you guys can still see it. Is there a way, if I turn this on, and then is there a way for me to copy the transform? Oh, there is. So if I do that, and then... Oh no, that's way too big. Take it all back. Fish have a memory, they just don't have the memory of an African unmaiden swallow. Well, that's... To make it much more clear. Ah, well, that clears it up. You know, that... Yeah, no, now everything makes sense. Thank... Yep. Mm-hmm. If only somebody had explained it like that, you know? Geez, I would have understood it so much longer ago. So much longer ago? Yes, professional worder. What? Oh. I was gonna say, how's that hiding that? There you go. Now they're like the same size-ish. And it's also got the shadow, which I forgot to add. Jeez. They also call me the alien fiddling around with stuff in the middle of his stream. Well, Booker said they have good food-based memory, but not much else. Oh, well, I'm not a massive food person, so that doesn't apply to me. Guess I don't have a memory of a fish. Good to know. PLJ, welcome on in. I have a good food memory too. Fair enough. Hey, PLJ, how's it going? Or also known as... Oh, it's Zach.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Zach is looking at the chicken. Zach is flying away. Thanks for the blurb, Goldie. Oh, I just thought we got to do the shout-outs. Hang on. Look at this. Professional streamer moment. We got to shout out PLJ. We got to shout out Puka. There we go. Boom. Professional. Going well. How's Alien doing? I'm not too bad, thanks. Just working on my base area. The other thing that we need to do, this doesn't look right, but this is meant to be kind of like a perimeter trench, I guess. Not trench. Wall. But it's like a natural perimeter wall. Also, apparently the happy gas has escaped. It's not part of the plan. Puka is super cool. Yes, Puka is super cool. He also made the Truly Bedrock banner that you see on like all of our socials and stuff. So yeah, Puka, both Puka and PLJ, super cool people. It should do Puka shout out after Peter's, but maybe it didn't. I don't know. A mod might need to do Pukas again. I did set it up where you should be able to queue them, but I guess it didn't queue it. Oh no, there it did. There we go. Boom, look at that, professional. Although it's not doing the Twitch one. Okay, I guess I gotta make the delay longer. It did both. Wait, did it do it on the Twitch side? Did it do Pukas on Twitch? Like the built-in Twitch shout-out thing? Professional gamer right here. Of course. You know, they call me the alien professional gamer for that exact reason. I mean, I know how to swim in Minecraft. So I think I'm doing better than you. just putting that out there. Just, you know, just saying. That if there was a competition... But I've done PLJ twice. What? Yeah, I just don't think it did the Twitch one at all for Puka. Okay, well, if somebody wants to do /shoutout, at least the bot did the thing. Shots fired. No. Oh, shots fired? What do you mean? Well, that's not meant to look like that. Oh, that's because of the... No, you gotta do... Oh, jeez. There we go. Well, you want something doing, do it yourself. Jeez. The 3 is the E, exactly. Where's my bed? Oh man, I can swim in Minecraft too. Much better and more existent swimming skills in Minecraft. Yeah, well, PLJ. Turns out he can't swim in Minecraft. He needs a tutorial. Also, I heard. I witnessed, actually. Have a great rest of stream, Alien. Thank you so much for stopping by, Mickey. Or hanging out, I guess. I think you qualified more as hanging out than stopping by. Do I need a tutorial? I don't know. Are you going to die in Legends again? Because all I'm saying is, so far, I don't think we've actually had a chance to play with each other yet, despite participating in 2 seasons of the same server. You know, I thought I'd at least get a little bit of time to play with you last season, but no. You had to go swimming. Way too early morning. Ocean Vim, how's it going? Welcome on in. We're just making fun of Peter for not being able to swim. It's pretty simple. That's all you missed, actually. I was trying to find Dory. It's okay. We've all been there. I'm not time-lapsing this bit, but I think it would be a bit annoying to do. Because I'm kind of going back and forth in a sort of unplanned way. It also doesn't matter if it's a little lower in places, I guess. Like it could get lower down here. Get a little higher up over here again. Oh, actually, I said I was going to move it a little bit more that way as well. That's the other thing. That might be a post-stream job looking at the time. Next season, I will try not to do dumb things. Yeah, but I only live on even numbered seasons, so I've decided. That's what I'm gonna say. If I die next season, my excuse is I only choose to live on an even numbered season. Just as a kind of pre-warning. Oh, I gotta fill in this hole that somebody made as well, don't I? Jeez. People touching my island without my permission. Very understandable. Exactly. Oh, we're about to get disconnected. Nope, it was just behind. Well, that'll do. That kind of looks naturalish. There we go. All right, there's a hole over here as well. I only survive on multiples of 3. Oh dear. So that means like what? The next time I'll see you is like season 6. Yeah. All right, I'll see you then. Phantom Limb, hello. How's it going? Could somebody do !SO Phantom as well? Because I still haven't added the new members. Auto shoutouts. How is the first farm on the server doing? Well, took me a second there, but I guess you're talking about the snow farm. The answer is not too good. Basically, I did the trail ruins, and I did have the snowman trapped up here, and then Geol, yep, this is all Geol's fault, actually let the snowman free by accident. She managed to trap him in here, but unfortunately, a zombie got his way to him, and yeah, the snowman dead. So the first farm on the server has been broken, and it's actually all Geol's fault. So, yeah. Trail chamber. Don't question it. Blame Geol. Exactly. So, yeah. The first farm on the server is not doing very well, I'm afraid. In that it no longer exists. And I had a plan for that snowman as well. I was going to put him in my lab and do experiments. You didn't light it up properly. You were last in there. So, I mean, I don't know if I can really be blamed for that. Let's hide my time lapse because we're not really using it, are we? Trail ruins. I know. I'm trying. All these similarly named things is confusing me, okay? I also have literally no idea what I'm going to put here at all. I just straight up, there is just a whole section of my island. I need to build a map in photo, or make a map in Photoshop to kind of plan out where everything's going to go. But yeah, up there, no clue. I'll just come and get my beacon back, shall I? See, I told you it was really hard to convince Joel to get my beacon back. Get my beacon back to let me borrow her beacon. Ruined chambers. Yeah, that works. I mean, there were chambers in them and they were ruined, so it's accurate. There we go. That kind of works, I suppose. Ish. A little bit. I don't know. Nobody's going to look at the island from this angle. It's fine. Joel brings truth. No, no, no. Hey, I'm not the one that has wanted posters of me. Just putting that out there. I could get a whole netherite ingot by bringing you into the guild that I am indeed a part of. What? Somebody went here as well? This wasn't me either. Why do people touch my island? This is not a dirt mining area. This is Aliens Island. Off limit to visitors. You have to get you know, you have to have a passport to come here. It has to be stamped in our check-in area over there. Jeez. Joel brings style and questionable dignity. Wow. You didn't have to go there. This is true. What's down here? Oh, somebody just mined a ton of gravel as well. Is that meant to be like that? That might meant to be like that. I don't know. Give me a bit of gravel. Let's fix this. Hi, Zach. Are EU members allowed without a passport? What's the equivalent of the EU on this server? I guess the guild I'm in, like Zloy's guild. Gilded. Ow. 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 Gilded members are allowed, which is currently me, Silent, Zloy, and Smurf. There's also a chance that this was Smurf, because I know he chopped down all the trees here. But that was before he was in the guild. It didn't count. There we go. Ish. Mostly. Will do. Again, nobody's looking at the island from this angle. It's just annoying knowing that there's little holes around that I didn't make. All the holes on this island should be made by me and me only. Oh, look at the shadow. Amazing. First the trees, now the dirt. Oh, is Zach spying on me? Yeah, well, the dirt was done at the same time as the trees. Potentially even before the trees, to be honest. So, and maybe a creeper. Well, there was at least one creeper hole that wasn't me, but I doubt all of them were creepers. All right. What are those holes from? I feel like I did them. But I can't remember what their purpose is. This is pretty good though. We've got a nice flat area to build on. We still got some terraforming to do, but it's going pretty well. If I do say so myself. I guess we should build up this area. The like perimeter. Jade, thank you so much for the lurk. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Whilst I've still got a bit of time left, it's also worth mentioning this week I may not be around as much. I'm hoping to still have a video on Tuesday and a video on Wednesday and a stream on Tuesday, but no promises. I'll be very busy with IRL work, and then next week I'm also on holiday, so there won't be any streams next weekend or next week in general, so I won't be there. I'm trying to pre-record, but with me being so busy this week with IRL work, it just might not happen. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord though. So if you aren't already in my Discord, that is the best place to be for those sorts of updates. Yeah, we're gonna be handing off to Zach very soon. his stream. And I think did Zach end up, was Zach in the last stream weekend? Or did he have to skip that one? I can't remember. Is this his first, or was that somebody else? I'm sure one of the new members couldn't make it. That might have been Phantom, actually. Take another drink of Dr. Pepper. Alien approved. As long as you have it in healthy amounts to not ruin your teeth or health. This is his first year. This is Liara. I thought so. Did I just get shot at? I feel like I just got shot at. Phantom still hasn't been able to, sadly. Oof. Was it one of the skeletons shooting me? I feel like that bow had flame. Oh, careful, Appygast. Ow. That hurt, and I feel like that wasn't a skeleton, just saying. Yeah, I see you. Well, I did see you. It's kind of night, though. Hang on a minute. I have a feeling who did it. Just saying. Turn the vertical, imagine. Oh, hang on. Hello there.
Hello. Oh, hello. Also,
Hello.
I'm being mobbed by a cat.
No, that doesn't sound very ideal in this situation.
Sorry, she's just jumped up on the desk to say hello, which means I get to pick up the cat, put her on my lap, and have cuddles.
Oh, fair
hey,
enough.
Shadowstone. It's just called, you're clearly not paying enough attention to me. I want cuddles.
Makes sense. You know, I'm the same. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You come for cuddles every time I stream? I didn't notice.
Yeah. Every time you're not paying enough attention to me, I'm like, Zach, I need cuddles. And you always ignore me every time.
Every time? Oh, there you are.
Here, hang on, I'm kind of just... Were you digging those holes earlier that I just filled in?
Oh, no! I crashed. Live in Minecraft.
That's what you get for digging holes in my area. Jeez.
I would never do such a thing.
Yeah.
Although I did enjoy you saying, wait, did I must have left those holes for some reason.
Well, I was testing, like, just digging blocks there earlier for block lag, so it was a possibility.
I did see you seem to be having a fair bit of block lag.
Yeah, it happens.
Has it been bad?
It's a feature of season 7.
Time? Ah. I'm really glad I had my shovel in.
How did they get there? It must have been the lag. How strange.
Fair.
Wow, and you're shooting me. This is a very violent start to your first stream weekend.
I mean, stars, you mean to go on? Actually, I shouldn't say that as I'm wearing no armor right now.
Oh, geez, I forgot to snooze the ads again. Oh, great.
That's all right. A little bit more ad revenue.
This was all prepared. I mean, this is true, but it's also your turn.
Oh, yeah. Get the last of the revenue out of the viewers while you can. That's what it's all about.
Wow.
Milking you for money. That's what Alien tells me.
No. You're not meant to tell them, Zach.
Stupid question. With your eye being in the middle of your head and also the nose piece being in the middle of the helmet, doesn't that cause issues?
Well, this is exactly why I have a helmet hider pack. So from my perspective, I can't see the helmet. I can just see normally.
Whereas my solution to not wanting to show the armor is just to not wear the armor.
Yeah, but then I could just shoot you and then you go pop. In fact, hang on a second. Hang on. If you're wanting to play violent, let me pull out my... Here. You know, server lag making this harder.
What was that for?
You know, just in case I need it.
Why would you? What? Why would you, what?
Yep.
If I wanted to win in a fight, I'd do this. That
was self-defense.
That did a lot of damage very quickly.
Yeah, exactly. I'm suited up. I'm like in my Iron Man suit.
What have you got on your sword? Sharpness 5?
Everything possible except for knockback. Well, you know, obviously. Yeah, no, actually everything possible, I think.
See, I have knockback.
Ow. Oh, knockback's annoying. Yeah, well, I have a bow exactly for these situations. Ah! Oh, I'm taking off my armor by accident. No, I want the bow. I wanted the bow, not the armor. Oh, my netherite wasn't enchanted.
Oh, there's tridents in the water.
Don't look at that. That's my stuff. You're looking at a corpse right now.
Should I deal with the tridents?
I kind of want to get my looting sword so I can get the trident just in case.
Oh, but there are 2 of them.
It's fine. I got this. They actually call me the alien professional doctor for this exact reason. I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Oh, I got it. See, this is why you got to use the looting.
Did you get one from your drowned or from my drowned?
Whatever drowned I just killed.
Okay. Did you pick it up already?
Yes.
So the other one that's floating there is from the one I killed. There you go. You've got 2.
Yay.
And
I didn't get a thing for the
boost.
stream box ready. You're right. Good point.
Sorry, I didn't think that would kill you.
No, it's fine. This netherite isn't enchanted. It was given to me as a gift for joining a guild called Gilded.
Hey, Phantom.
Okay. But yeah, they kind of cheaped out. You know, they got the silence armor trim on the chest plate, but they kind of cheaped out on the enchantments. So yeah, I gotta go enchant it at some point. But I think I'm only, because obviously I've got my own armor as well. So I think I'm only gonna wear this when I'm doing stuff with the guild. I don't think I'm gonna wear this any other time.
Yeah, I very rarely use netherite. It's been around for long enough that I probably should have used it for several sets of armors because I've been on different servers. But ultimately, I tend not to bother.
Oh, here's your reward. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I wasn't even sure if I was going to bother this season because obviously diamond is blue, so it kind of fits the brand. And I was going to get some yellow armor trims on it to kind of match, like with my logo. But
right, that makes sense.
Given this.
Hey, Rhesus. It looks good. I do have one netherite ingot, which I ended up picking up by accident because I've been doing various things in the nether and grabbing stuff. And I got enough ancient debris from bastions. I went, oh, I've got an ingot. I could do something with that. It'll probably go on my pick.
Nice.
Because of all the things that I go, what do I need durability on? It's probably the pick, most of the Silk Touch pick. When you do long mining sessions, everything else is like, they kind of tops up as you go.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'll probably just stick with like my diamond armor just because of the armor trim thing I said. But then I'll just use this for guild stuff.
It's very rare that you need to worry about durability of your armor. And the other advantage is like, okay, it's fire resistant, but why are you swimming in and dying in fire?
Well, that would be helpful for me, but admittedly, I've wanted to do this idea for a while, but I kind of like the idea of having different sets of armor. So like if I'm doing another project, I'll have like a fire protection set, but I've not done that before.
I've always liked the idea, but generally speaking, I tend to go, I'm good enough. But the same with, if you're working in the nether, you say about fire protection. I'm like, I have fire protection. The shulkers don't hit that hard.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, everybody is yelling at me for the box. I know, it's there.
Don't
worry about it.
Inhale, alien.
Jeez, my
because
chat's
I'm not
getting stressed
all
out.
this bedrock stuff. How do you color the names?
Oh, so hang on a second. Let me just add my item. Oh, I've got another dirt. Somebody else has done dirt. Well, dirt is because, you know, I was doing the stuff. And not banned on TikTok is because this time I didn't get almost banned on TikTok.
Did you get banned on TikTok before?
Yeah, basically, it turns out if you say a sentence
nearly said it. What
How do I
sentence
navigate this?
It's like a banned word game.
Yeah, pretty much, because they were trying to get me to say it earlier.
I have no idea what the word, what the sentence could be. Thank you very much for the raid.
Oh, yeah, also,
sorry,
I forgot
interrupt
to mention
you.
there's like
someone's
40
just raided
people
me.
coming.
The Alien Doctor. Hello, everyone. Skyfire, welcome in. Good to see you. I would do an F5, but you've already seen my face. You just came over from Alien stream. He's literally looking at me. I don't need to do F5. Geo,
Yes.
Longhorn, Cod, Aaron, all the cool people. Where are you? You've had a good stream.
It's always a fun stream weekend.
Sorry, you were going to tell me how you colour things and also how you nearly got banned on TikTok.
Well, I was talking about my happy ghasts, and the plan was I was gonna get them.
Welcome, Dia.
So I was just like, I'm gonna go make incredibly long pause so I don't get auto-modded children.
Right.
And yeah, TikTok sent me a message being like, end your stream or you will be banned, which is a very weird way of doing it. You'd have thought that they'd just ban your stream straight away. But no, they like to give you a warning
if I say it, doesn't that give you a